Palestine.
Yeah.
Yeah. I know at King's we've had kind of lots of messages of support from all around the world. Like we've had messages from Desmond Tutu and John Pilger and so on. Could you perhaps talk about the level of support you're getting from around the world and from different groups as well?
At Sussex, we've had every minute about 4 emails going into our email. And we've got from Belgium and from France, and especially just everywhere in England, from MPs and different people from different solidarity groups in Glasgow, in Manchester, in Wales, I mean, whatever. The support is, I think, so important for us people sleeping in the lecture theatre, because we need the strength and we need those people to tell us they're there and thinking about us, because that's what that's what makes me every morning saying, okay, I'm going to stay another 24 hours in this lecture theatre, and then when I get another 4 emails I say, okay, maybe I'll stay another 24 hours in this lecture theatre. So it makes us really strong, and the support has been just amazing, really, and being here just encourages me even more, really.
We have had so many messages of support, and we've even from all around the world, all across the UK, all the universities that have now started occupations have first emailed us to say we've been inspired. We've had people translate our press releases into Greek and French and post it on there in the media. And let's not forget, it's not just universities that are inspired by this. I've had messages from trade unions who have, as a result of the university occupations, passed motions to condemn Israel.
Adding on to that, we've had a lot of students come in, obviously, and they've given their support and allowed. We've also had professors come in, which is very nice to see that we have some support from the people who teach here. And again, we've got everything dotted, well, not everything, but quite a few dotted around the room. I think our pride and joy right now is the one from Desmond Tutu. But I think it is really important to have these messages, because it just keeps us going. It keeps us.
And just quickly, we've had Tony Benn and George Galloway come to speak within maybe 12 hours' notice. So it's quite clear that people in power also support us. It's not just the fringes.
Okay, so just to clarify, we've got press outside for when this event ends, if people want to go out and talk to those press outside and to film. That's fine. Okay, and a question from the back there.
How did you organize yourself during the occupation? Did you have speakers coming, and what did you learn from it?
The main thing LSE learned, well, we organised ourselves in terms of we always had democratic meetings every day where we would update everyone and vote on things. We had people that are responsible for the press, people that were responsible for organising speakers, people who were responsible for doing the blog. So we really shared responsibility, the leafleting, and was your question geared towards that?
Yeah.
Yeah, the point was Dr. Azam Tamimi came to speak, and 350 students filled the lecture to come and see him speak. And that just got the heat of the occupation. Okay, we're occupying because we have all these people here. We can at least get 100 of them to stay. And 86 did stay in the end. And then, same, working groups, different committees, people responsible for negotiations, people responsible for publicity, people responsible for security and maintenance, and rotors, and it was very democratic and organized, and people were very in solidarity together, and encouraging each other. So it was very organized. I thought it was going to be much less, but actually it's been very good.
It's been the same here at King's. We have that up there, which I think explains everything that's on notice boards. I'm not going to repeat what Bushra said, because we have exactly the same thing here. It's democratic and everybody is involved.
Okay, we'll just go for a final question.
Okay, there's some people that say that both here and in the Middle East trying to fashion a kind of fight and enmity between the populations of the Western countries and the populations of the Middle East. Do you see this as a stand against this very simplistic idea?
I don't understand the question.
Okay, the people who want to say there's a fight between the Christian
Clash
West,
of civilizations.
the clash of civilizations, and the Muslim world. And do you see this as a stand against this idea?
I don't believe in the clash of civilizations. I don't think. I mean, yes, okay, there's West against. I think just the United States of America and Britain and Europe try to find an enemy every 10 years. Have found their new enemy, the Muslims. Probably going to change in a couple of years. No, it's not a stance against any clash of civilizations. I'm not trying to prove a point about the clash of civilizations at all. I don't believe in it necessarily because I think a lot of theories about the clash of civilizations is very theoretical and very. I mean, I think it's a utopia. I mean, it's an idea that we've created. It's socially constructed theory, so I don't believe in that. No, this is for Gaza and Palestine and the West Bank. And liberating this country that's been under occupation for 60 years. It has nothing to do with Islam, or race, or ethnicity, or color, or nothing. It's the people of Palestine, and that's it.
All right, I was just thinking, you might be proving people wrong, the people who are saying this, by doing this.
I would agree with that. I think, well, at the LSE and all universities really, students are educated enough to not harbour these kinds of prejudices against someone just because of their religion or because of their ethnicity. And the reason we have started this is not to make that kind of point, because that point is self-evident for us, is to make a stand against the humanitarian disaster in Gaza and to let the world know that there are people standing up for them, that they are not alone, and that we are giving a voice to the ones that have been silenced.
Absolutely, it's a humanitarian crisis. We are giving voices to the silenced and the oppressed, and we will continue to do so.
Thank you very much. I think we need to wrap it up now. I'm very pleased to be able to make one announcement that we've just heard. We can confirm that students at Oxford University... I encourage everyone to come out front of the Strand building and get involved.
Yes.